But
they had something going on, man. They had a mutual understanding until he won.
And then he broke
That's why they got married. That's what they get because
he won the lottery.
before you say I do, you gotta know me. I gotta know you too. So we be like, yeah,
That's
okay,
not
I
true.
do.
That's not
things
true.
happen.
I've been to Vegas. You don't gotta know somebody say I do. You just gotta be real drunk.
Yeah.
So
in
okay,
this
Chris,
situation, I think if they divorced, he would be asking for money. But if he cheated, he couldn't get anything, right? If he didn't cheat, he could have got something because he was taking care of her while.
She was working.
No, she was taking care of him.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
He could have got money out of her.
You think she deserved half of it, Chris?
Like if she was taking care of everything.
Let's talk
and he
morally,
didn't cheat.
maybe not
If he
legally.
didn't cheat, that's the whole thing. Is that it breaks it if he cheats, and yeah. But if he was with her the whole time, and she divorced because she didn't want to be with him anymore, I'm like, then he wins a lotto ticket. If he got alimony and then won off of the alimony that he was getting from her, because he was getting taken care of. Like, but
It wasn't the alimony. It
That
was her
would be
paycheck
different.
that paid for that ticket.
If he was getting alimony and won the ticket off of the alimony, then yeah, it would be hers. I would
Then
say
it's
like,
hers
have,
because it's her money.
But
She's the
if
one
he's not
breaking
getting
bread.
any alimony,
Can't prove that he paid cash.
Also, the divorce, right? The judge be like, "Hey, you divorced today," and a few hours after the whole divorce thing,
yeah, it's
it happened.
Yep.
So for me, do you think I should give her half of it?
I think I'll be cool with a little 10, 15, 30%.
I don't
She said 50 or nothing.
No, she's
So
not gonna say
nothing-
that because that's not a smart woman. She's gonna
Right.
start with 50. But she's yes, I'm a
50,
woman.
that's what made him
I'm
mad.
gonna start at 50.
Before I
I'll
even
go down to
think,
5.
So see, I even think
Of
she even
300
wants
million.
all of it, and he'd be like, okay, cool. You know what? I'll just settle for you know what I mean, half of it. You know what I mean? I'll settle for half of it. So she not be like, hey, it's my money, because technically whatever money you were spending, it was my money. I was doing the main work. Whatever you had, it was from me. So even the lottery that you play was my money. Looking at the whole scenario, so in that, what do you think?
I mean, she deserves some of it. She's not gonna get 50%
She
of
really
it.
don't deserve
And
nothing.
legally, she's not gonna get it.
Y'all need to get
But
that in y'all head. She
morally,
don't deserve
she
nothing.
should.
It's his decision. If he
That don't
want to
make
give her
sense.
something.
Nah,
She
let's let a
deserves
judge
something.
decide. Okay, let's see how good my lawyer is before we
She
say all
don't
that.
deserve nothing.
Let's
He
call a
put his
lawyer.
time in. He
Who we
put his
calling?
time in.
So does she.
Saul, we call it Saul.
Right, Morgan to Morgan. Let's get him on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, so I think, you know what I think.
What do you think, Kenna? Because
Yeah.
I want to know, because you're on both sides of the table here, and I need to know what you're
clearly
thinking.
thinks that she should have been at home giving him some. We know that.
10%.
Okay, so I think both of them invested heavily into this union or marriage or relationship or wherever, and then he wasn't working, cool, but he was also providing a value, taking care of the kids. You know what I mean? Raising them, schoolwork, football practices. You know what I mean? All those kind of things to do with, you know what I mean, raising kids. The lady was also providing financially. So for me, I think, you know what I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking the questions. I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys the questions. So half of it, for me, I think she could have deserved full, you know what I mean, the whole money, because one, it was her money used in playing the lottery. Because if she was providing financially, then meaning where the money came from for the ticket.
Man, he could've
I mean,
But
if we
also
know
she-
for a fact
could've
that
begged in
he
front of the
bought
store
that
and got
lottery
that
ticket
money.
with her money, then she'd get 100% of it. If that's a fact. Is
But
that a
it's not
fact in
in
this case?
It's not in her name, so why would she get it? I mean, the money. Why would she get it?
I don't understand how this is hurt.
Because she went over there. You gave him the money to do whatever he was supposed to do, but it could be like a gift. So you be like, hey, I give you
That's
something,
true,
you take it back.
but
Sure.
you would have a more probability of winning in a court if for sure you gave him the money for that ticket.
Really?
Yeah,
You sure
Yes,
about that?
I'm positive.
Yes.
How?
that's how it works.
Huh? So you
That's
a
just
lawyer
how-
this whole time? You a lawyer?
soft.
That works.
So gifts, you know, when you give
Okay.
somebody something, you can't be like, yeah, I gifted you this, and you use it for something, and later the returns that came, it's mine. You know what I mean? You give the gift to the person as a gift. You can't take it back.
You don't give people $5 as a gift.
How?
That was just, here's your $5, go do what you want with it. But it was like, if you win that lottery, it's my money.
Nah, that wasn't the agreement. It wasn't part of that. I asked you for $5, right?
Give me
And
something.
then you
Why
gave
you
me-
gotta ask
That's
me
not-
$5?
That's
Why
none
are
of
you
your
out there?
business.
Why she's divorcing
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, no,
And
bro.
then, listen,
Dang.
he didn't win until the divorce was over. So you technically
But
don't.
he's still living in her house.
Not after he won the lottery yet.
Well, he's still living there
But
right
he
now.
divorced.
He already
So
done passed.
okay,
Hey,
hold on,
he's at
hold
the
on.
penthouse
Listen.
with-
When you
It's
divorce,
common law. You can be divorced, but if you're living together, that's a common law. You have to file taxes together.
no,
Next
it was just that same day, just that same day.
Doesn't
So
matter.
when they went to court
You
together,
can
they
file
went to court together,
separately.
right?
I thought if you were living in a home together, you have to end up filing taxes together under common law.
No, it doesn't matter. Like you could file
Married separate,
separate
They're divorced.
with the higher
And
rate.
she had kids
6
by
years?
somebody
That's how
else.
I do it. That's how I.
I'm most definitely
'cause,
not filing.
my wife
Wow.
actually owes school, like her tuition
Oh,
loans and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Student loans.
So yeah, so
Ugh.
if we did the taxes together, all the taxes would go to her student loans because it's federal. So we would get nothing. So I file separately without it. That's why I never
Correct.
actually got any student education loans because I knew I would never be able to pay back.
They could be in my
I'm
business
like, I'm not
like that.
graduating. I'm like,
It's
yeah,
a
I'm not
rocket
gonna give them the
ship.
money.
It's a whole scheme.
Yep.
So do you think the lady was seeing potentials in the man? Be like, okay, let me give it time.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because you want to see the good in your spouse. You want to see the good in them. You want them to do the best that they possibly can. Now, bitch, when you can't do that,
Yeah.
then that's when we do what we do. You know what I'm
Two
saying?
people struggling
It goes
sink
the other way.
ships. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, you know what? I think the lady should have been a little bit of patient, give it a little bit
10
of time.
Oh,
years.
10 years. ain't
Yeah. So,
patient.
okay, that's it. Immediately she stepped up like, okay, let's do the divorce.
It was
'Cause
equal
it was
when
more
they
than
split.
one.
Where were you 10 years ago?
They was equal when they
Yeah.
split.
Think back 10 years.
Okay, so in that same manner, right? Check this out. That same manner, the guy breakthrough came. If she could have exercised a little bit of patience and time, he could have been, part of like your
Oh,
millionaire.
you know what? Give
But you
it
couldn't.
another 25 years. He might
You might
bring
never
home
know.
He
more than
might.
McDonald's pay, girl. Hey, and you know what? He might not even get his side piece pregnant. Just keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's a guy that won
You
the lotto.
obviously forgave him once because you said multiple times. So you're just gonna keep on
She
forgiving.
should have
Trying to
been
blame the
patient.
man.
You
You
know
don't
that
know.
came from a man.
Keep trying to blame the man.
Yeah, there was
Hey,
a guy
you're the
that
one who
won.
went out
Oh
and
my
cheated.
gosh, they can't control it. It's not their
I know.
fault. It's
Yeah,
only
like,
it
their
has a
fault.
mind
All
of
she
its own.
had
her
to
fault.
do, all she had to do was give him some.
Right.
What?
No.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
what I'm
How do we
saying.
know she wasn't for sure?
He wouldn't have never cheated.
Whatever,
That's
that's
first
such
of all,
bullshit.
that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
So, okay, you know this,
He
right?
probably was waiting for months.
You know this. So, assuming the lady has.
Again, it's
Real
called
shit.
discipline. You are married.
Months?
Don't get married. If you
Yeah.
only, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if she was sick in the hospital for months? Is
Right.
it still free game to go
That's
put
different.
your PP in a
That's
gang of
different.
hoes?
That's different. You can't put that in the same situation.
How is it?
She was on
Oh,
chemo.
it's because
That's
she's
totally different.
she's
She-
denying because
that's
she
different.
could bend over and she won't.
That's different.
Then now you just gave me free reign to go put it wherever I want, even though
How?
I'm married to you in a committed relationship. Got it.
Do you got
Right.
the sad
Hey,
music?
Say it again.
Maybe
Better relationship.
we
Satisfy
You gotta
my
put the
needs.
sympathetic music.
satisfy. And what do we know?